Hello, everyone, and welcome to our very first live stream on YouTube. We are so excited to bring to you a lovely show today. Today, we have with us the Powers. The Powers are a husband and wife led Americana and alternative country group out of Northern Idaho. They have a strong presence both on stage and in their community. Family and relationships come first in how the band does music and life. Many fans say great music, great people, and best band around. We are so excited to share their story and for them to share their music with you. Before we interview them, here is a song that they recently recorded and released called You I Love. Enjoy.
And I don't always do it right, but I work so hard, and I sure try to please you and to see you smile each day. That we're alive, giving you just what I have. I'm so glad you like this man. You always hold me as I am, just like when we began.
But I work so hard, I sure do try to show you love every time I can. Because you're mine and being yours each day and night, sharing tears and joys alike, always makes us closer than before. So hold me tight. It's love. It's love.
It's you I love.
I don't know.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took a couple years
It did.
to get started,
Yeah.
but
As with any business, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, any business, you have to sort of figure out, the bumps along the road and, how things are going to go. But, it's such a lovely story, right? You meet at church, you're starting something on your own, but then you realize, oh, this would be so much better if we did it together, right? A duo.
Yeah.
And I tell you guys, like you just heard, lovely, hearing both of you sing together, and just so the guitar and everything is very pure. It's very, it feels homey, right?
Yeah.
And that's something that I really connect to, and I'm sure some of the viewers out there connect to as well.
Oh, thank you. Good.
Yeah. What else after that?
Should we tell more of the story?
Sure.
So Yeah, I mean, I played music with everybody around town. I was in different bands. It's kind of a driving force for me, which all came crashing down. It kind of that putting music first in my life as opposed to God and family and all these things. And so I kind of had to wrestle through what music really meant. You noted it at the front of the segment here that music's just a part of our life.
Yeah.
And we really believe that now.
Yeah.
But I was working full time. I was a goldsmith for 9 years. I actually made her ring.
Yeah.
You probably can't see it.
Oh, wow.
And so I was working full time and then doing music on the side, but I wanted to be doing music more. And so it was kind of that day hit. I was really wrestling with some depression and just feeling overwhelmed and overworked, which wasn't being able to see my kids as much as I wanted to.
Yeah.
So we finally just made the call. I came home for lunch one day and I couldn't eat because my guts were just tangled up,
Mm-hmm.
And I just looked at her. I was leaning against the wall and I said, I think I need to quit my job. And she said, okay, sure, sounds good.
Yeah.
But that made me nervous, of course. What do you mean that's okay?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, I just had the strange piece about it.
Mhm.
Like when you see your husband struggling and fighting with these things, it's like, what I want to support him in that. And I trust God, more than anything else. And so that piece was there and okay, that's sounds like a plan.
Let's do it.
Let's follow our hearts, I guess.
Yep.
So.
Mm-hmm. It's always good when you have that connection, as a couple with each other. And yeah, definitely, like when someone's struggling, as you said, and you want to be there to support them, and you're able to do that together. It's great that you're both there to support each other, and I'm sort of hearing that too, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and making it happen. So sort of switching from being a goldsmith, and doing things part-time to being like, you know what, God, I'm going to commit my all to this project and, and see what you can do. It's like faith.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay. Well, thank you both for sharing, with us your story and how you became a group. And, I can tell you guys, they have 2 songs lined up for you, and they're going to be sharing that with you today. So listen up and tune in. And please go and follow their channel. So they have an Instagram handle. It's at The Powers Music. You can definitely go there, check them out, and you'll get to hear more songs that they come up with. So enjoy these 2, and please like, share, and subscribe.
It's great.
Are you going to tell anything about
Sure, yeah. We'll sing one called This Old House. Came out January, I guess. Yeah, sometime in January, I think. It's streaming everywhere, and we wrote it. We moved to a little town just north of us now, called Spirit Lake, and we bought this house that was 100 years old, just beautiful. And as we were moving things in, I found this old guitar I had, and just started singing the song. It just came right out of me. We developed it over the next couple of years, and here it is, kind of a story of all the things that those walls in that house have probably heard and seen, and all the stories that might not ever be told,
Yeah.
This old house that we own has songs in its soul, and this porch that we're on lets us sing all the hurt and the noise of mothers and their joys. From this house, from this porch, we call home.
sun reminded me this morning of a life that's built from home, and these walls they're full of stories, but most of them will go untold. This old house that we own has songs in its soul, and this porch that we're on lets us sing all the hurt and the noise of mothers and their joys. From this house, from this porch we call home. Little life that we now have wasn't easy, but isn't bad. It feels like someone set us free. And even if we choose to stay or look for roads and drive away, I know you'll be there next to me. I shut the door and pulled closer. This is all we need tonight.
Thank you, everyone. That song was so lovely. Yes, this old house. I've listened to that so many times, and it just sort of gives you that homey feel, right? You just imagine what that house looks like. And we're looking forward to hearing that second one that you have. So you can definitely go ahead and share that now. Thank you so much.
Gotcha.
Well, this next one we're going to do, it's called Cooped Up With You, and we released it, I don't know what time it was, but it was during quarantine sometime. So the lyrics...
It was actually a year ago today, I believe.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's all just about being with your loved ones and being close to each other. And it's more of a joyful song in the fact, like, so many times during quarantine, I'm sure so many people felt like so trapped inside, but this was just a song of hope and joy.
Absolutely.
Cooped Up With You.
Let's go for it.
Too much to see, too much to do. Why bother when I'm stuck inside? Not rain or shine could pull me away from lying here beside you every day. Oh, oh, in a storm without a prayer, I'm okay if you are there. Lost at sea, a tragedy, not a cry if you're with me. Nothing in this world could change my heart. No matter where you are, I am never gone. When I find nothing more to do, I find myself cooped up with you. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh. And some may think I'm wasting time when loving you is always on the mind. If we just stay inside and play, I hope we can get fidgety. Oh, in a storm without a threat, I'm okay if you are there. Lost at sea, a tragedy, not a cry if you're with me. Nothing in this world could change my heart. No matter where we are, I am never far. When I find nothing more to do,
That was such a beautiful song. Cooped Up With You captures the essence of what it's like as families and couples during these COVID times. I listened to it and I'm like, yep, definitely a positive experience of, just having to be at home 24/7 with your significant other, and sort of that warm, fuzzy feeling of, you know what, this is our situation, but I'm cooped up with you. So let's have some good fun. I love that song so much. Thank you for sharing that with us. I think that gives us a really good segue into talking about the giveaway that we have for everyone today. So I'm going to remind you, those who are viewing, that you can win a prize. Yes, if you look on the screen, you'll realize that there's a pair of earrings on that picture. Yes, and those earrings could be yours. You just have to follow these instructions. So the first thing you need to do is subscribe to the Meta Transitions YouTube channel. Yes, go hit subscribe right now. And then the second thing is follow us. So follow at Meta Counseling _ and at the Powers Music on Instagram. And the last thing we want you to do, if you're watching this live, if you're commenting, comment on the live with your name, Instagram handle, and tell us what you liked about the show. Thank you so much for joining us. We couldn't do this without you, and we're really appreciative of you joining us. So thank you so much. Now we're going to go back to the Powers, and they're going to share a little bit of their story with us. Stay tuned.
So just to clarify, I did not make the earrings that we're giving away. And eventually one day I came home and I was gone all the time, right? Working full time and then doing gigs on the weekends, which I wanted to be doing. I really wasn't seeing the kids, wasn't seeing the wife as much as I needed to be. So I came home one day fairly well depressed, leaned up against the wall and just told her, I think I need to quit my job. And she said she said, whatever you need to do, honey, like I'll follow you. She said, if you think we can do it, I trust you. Yeah. So we jumped ship, quit the job, went in to pursue music full time. And that's just been constantly growing over the years as well.
And changing and morphing into what we are now. Yeah.
And I'd say the whole COVID quarantine thing, I think, was kind of the final blow to all the old patterns we had. Yeah. It allowed us to have so much new freedom just to investigate and experiment with what was in our hearts as opposed to what we were
making money, gigging and doing those kinds of things, Yeah. Instead of now we're more pursuing the art of the music that we make. So it's been really fun.
And that's how we met you.
Yes.
We got a chance to do something different and met you through Spotify, oddly enough.
Yeah. Yes, Spotify.
So here we are making music. Our goal is to release something every 6 weeks, which we've been on that track since we released that Christmas song in December.
Yeah.
This Old House was that December song. It's such a beautiful song. You all heard it here. They sang it live. And since then, I've really enjoyed all the songs that they've shared so far. So please go check them out on Spotify. Just search for The Powers. And you can also check them out on Facebook and Instagram at The Powers Music. They have lots of stuff that they post every now and again. We're so happy to have you with us. Thank you for sharing your story. Just before we close, we just want to let you all know about the giveaway. We shared some details about it earlier. So if you followed all the instructions, then we will contact you on Instagram to let you know if you were the winner. And we'll get your details so we can mail you those beautiful earrings. Thank you all again for joining us. And thank you, Powers, Shelley and Dan, for sharing your lovely music with us. Take care.